Good morning, children. In this third video, the same topic, dimension analysis. How can express the dimension of the different physical quantities? So dimension of the mass is denoted by capital M. Dimension of length is capital L. Dimension of time is capital T. Dimension of temperature is capital theta, and dimension of current is capital A. And the dimension formula of any physical quantity is independent on the units. Suppose that the unit of the length in MK system is meter, in CGS is centimeter, in FPS is foot. But dimension formula for length is always write a capital L. It is independent of the units in the different system. Suppose that unit of mass is given kg, gram, milligram, and so on. But dimension of the mass is always written as capital M. Dimension of time is capital T. Suppose that the unit of the time is given second, millisecond, picosecond, microsecond. But dimension formula for the time is capital T. Temperature is the unit of the temperature is Kelvin, Celsius, Fahrenheit, but it is denoted by capital theta. And dimension of current is capital A. Suppose that unit of current is given milliampere, microampere, but dimension formula of current is capital A. So, if dimension of a physical quantity is x, suppose that x is the physical quantities, in mass, suppose that the power for mass is m, for length, the dimension of length is b, and dimension of time is c. So how can I express the dimension formula of the given physical quantity x? Now write in this way, in a capital bracket, m to the power a, l to the power b, and t to the power c. It is the dimension formula of the given physical quantities. The formula expressing the dimension of physical quantities is known as dimension formula of that quantity. Now, how can I express the dimension formula of the different physical quantities? Now you see in the example. Suppose that the velocity, velocity equal to distance, displacement upon time. Unit of displacement is meter, unit of time is second, and it is equal to meter to the power 1 and second to the power minus 1. So the dimension formula of velocity is for meter just like a length, the unit of length. So dimension formula for length is L, so L to the power 1. And second, it is the unit of time, and we have used the capital T. Dimension formula for time is T, and it is minus 1. So dimension formula of velocity is LT minus 1. LT minus 1. It is the dimension formula of velocity. But the dimension of length is 1. Dimension of time is minus 1. But dimension formula of velocity is LT minus 1. Similarly, for acceleration, the unit of the acceleration is meter per second square. That is meter to the power 1 and second to the power minus 2. So dimension formula of acceleration is for meter just like a length, it is L to the power 1. For time, capital T to the power minus 2. So dimension formula of acceleration is LT minus 2. So dimension formula of acceleration is LT minus 2, but dimension of length in a dimension formula of acceleration is 1, and dimension of time in the dimension formula of acceleration is minus 2, but dimension formula of acceleration is LT minus 2. Now the dimension formula for force is F equal to m into a. So dimension formula of mass is m. Dimension formula of acceleration is already discussed, LT minus 2. So dimension formula of force is mlt minus 2. Suppose that the unit of force is given Newton or dyne, but dimensional formula of the force is mlt minus 2, because dimension formula is independent of the system. It is only depend on the quantities. So mlt minus 2. Dimension formula of work or energy, force into displacement. So unit of force is already discussed. How can find out? The dimension formula of force is mlt minus 2. So we have to write mlt minus 2 into unit of displacement, just like a length. So the dimension formula of work or energy is m L to the power 2 and T to the power minus 2. So the dimension formula of work is ml to T minus 2. So dimension formula of work are all the energy, kinetic energy, potential energy, mechanical energy, chemical energy, is ml to T minus 2. In the dimension formula of work is dimension of mass is 1, dimension of length is 2, dimension of time is minus 2, but dimension formula of work or energy is ml to T minus 2. Thank you.